Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, Check it out. It's 10 o'clock at night. I decided to come sit in my Jeep. I'm actually at a friend's house. The signal out here in Alaska is horrible, man. It's just absolutely horrible. Get this. It's probably around 1 o'clock in the morning for everybody back home in Texas. Let's see, 11, 12. Yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning for you guys. Um, just wanted to show you. It's 10 o'clock at night here in Alaska. For real, man. Like seriously, it's like I don't know if you're whatever time it is, but it's literally 10 o'clock here anyway, and it's bright. And I got to be at work in the morning, so I just figured I'd show everybody that like yeah, look, it's the sun is still up, and it's 10 o'clock at night. So anyway, first week in Alaska down. Tomorrow will be my 8th day here. Very happy here so far. It's been a little bit of a struggle. I'm gonna tell you, it has not been 100% pleasant. It's been one of them weeks, man. But anyway, I I about gave up. I'm not gonna lie. It was one of it was. I got here Monday. Place I had that was scheduled to be rented wasn't there anymore. Um, Homes are for sale here, but rental properties are just. Let's see, who is that? What up? What up? Hope all is well. Yeah, Jersey, it's pretty good, man. I start work tomorrow, and I got my rig all set up and everything. Getting plates here was not as hard as trying to get your driver's license switched over here to Alaska. It is a pain in the ass. You have to have an address first before you can switch over your driver's license. And once you get your driver's license switched over, you can do everything else. But um, what I ended up going with was dual registration on my truck, so I kept my Texas plates, and I also went ahead and got Alaskan plates to go with it. It's one of the few states that you can do that because uh, Alaska doesn't do IRP. They don't. They don't do any of the tax stuff or whatever, and the laws are a lot different here for their rules and regulations and stuff. So I had oh, let's see, trying to think, who was it? One of the guys, anyways. But they were telling me so basically you can run plates for two different states, but I wanted to make sure I kept with it just in case. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but just in case things just didn't work out, or I decided that I didn't want to be here through the winter, I could go ahead and keep my Texas plates and run there and go back home. But so far, it seems like it's really good. They need drivers up here desperately, even company drivers. If you're a company driver and you want to come up here and work, there's a company called Black Gold Transport or Black Gold Transit, anyways, BGT. Um, if you're willing to make the move up here, they start at like $33 or $35 an hour. Plus, they pay your health coverage and they'll put you up at a man camp. So it's gold mine. You're going to be running double trailers that are called side dumps. It's I hadn't seen it until I got up here before, but it's they fill the thing up with dirt and just out the side. Um, Rental property up here is a major pain in the ass to try to get any kind of rental property here. I finally found a place out in an area called Big Lake, which is about uh, 12, 15 miles outside of Wasilla, Alaska. And for real, it was absolutely insane trying to get it. The whole house is only 500 square feet, and I'm paying $1,000 a month for it. It's just nuts. But I pick up my keys for that tomorrow. Matter of fact, if y'all see all the crap I got back here, I got one of those beds in a box, a couple mop things, and all that stuff. Tell you what, if you ever do decide to move to Alaska, here's another tip. I had seen a lot of the podcasts from the people that moved up here, and they said that what they didn't bring was like their tools. They brought all their household stuff. So I did the opposite. Brought a lot of my tools with me and didn't bring a lot of household stuff. Now I wish I had because shit up here is expensive. I mean, not so much unbearably expensive, but it costs more. I mean, like I left a lot of my rifles and stuff back home, thinking, oh, I'll just pick up another rifle or a shotgun when I get up here. You can, but I mean, it's another $200 over what you would pay for it down in the States. Um, Pistols, oh my God, not even much better. And coming across Canada, they didn't even really check me. I didn't want to take a chance and get in trouble, but I came across Canadian government didn't even ask to see my passport the first time around. They looked at my driver's license and said, "Where are you going? Oh, you're not doing anything commercially." I had not for hire on the truck. Said how many days? Oh no, they asked how many days I was going to take to get there, and I said 4, maybe 3, depending on the fires they were having at the time. And I made it across Canada in 3.5 days, so it was pretty cool. I spent about, I was getting great mileage on the Peterbilt. I was getting about 12 miles a gallon at different times. And let me see. Oh, there's Lisa right now sending me a message. Nutcase. I don't know where she's at. I went to church with her and her boyfriend this morning. I was actually going to get mad and not go to church because like I walked in there this morning and it's a good church, great church, good people and everything, but just like for whatever reason, I think I ate earlier. I walked in the church and like I walked all the way to the back and did like this video for my buddy that he's a pastor down in Galveston, Texas. If you ever go down there, Galveston, go check out Seawall Church. That's Pastor Joshua Rudolph. Good guy, great family. Or his father-in-law, Pastor Hallam, over there at Abundant Life in Lamarck, which is just north of Galveston. Anyway, excuse me. But yeah, no, things getting adjusted here. Alaska's been pretty cool. I went in, like I said, the church, I walked in, I was like invisible, but by the time I went back in there, it turns out everybody was in the church service for the first service. And then I was just stupid. I had to learn a lesson in humility today because that was, I was ready to like say, screw this place, screw these people, blah, blah, blah. They don't like me because I'm a big Texas biker, blah, blah, blah. Then I just had to realize that maybe I was being the dick and, you know, but as far as DOT regulations, man, if you've got a crappy truck, as long as it's sound and it's not dripping a lot of oil and stuff. Heather, yes. Are you sitting outside the house doing this video? Yeah, because Cecil's upstairs sleeping. I didn't want to bother him or anything. So I'm just sitting out in my Jeep and I needed your internet to be able to make this video because my internet sucks. Let's see. 907 Bear, y'all, I need a spot for the summer after my house sells. Probably going to stay in my camper. You know what, Bear? That was something I was really close to doing. I was getting so frustrated with the rental issues here in Wasilla that I was seriously considering just buying a travel trailer or like a toy hauler or something. And there's a camp over here in Wasilla, like right along Palmer, called Big Bear. I think their rates, it's a full hookup, everything. If you're going to stay longer, they put you in one section. They can put you in the other side, but they have full hookups for like $390 a week. I want to say is what it is. It's 300 literally during the summer. 300. Okay. From May 1st until September 31st, the rate is $390 a week. The rest of the year, it's $740 a month. So you're saving a little bit of money there. Let me see. Okay, I'm reading it. I don't have my glasses on. I probably should. I'm just tired of the reflection and everything. Anyway, but yeah, I was seriously considering doing that at one point because it was just major pain in the butt to try to deal with the rental situation here. But once you're up here, once you're established a little bit, once you're going, I've been very fortunate, like with the lady that was just talking on here, Heather, her family let me stay in their oldest son's room for like the past week, and it's been real good. Hopefully they've been like, oh, we're not rushing you off or anything, but I feel like I'm intruding, man, because it's like I don't like staying at people's house too long because my bullshit, I get old real quick with a lot of people. Shit, even my own mama don't want to stay in the house with me. But no, but everything's been cool. So far I've been here on the days off. I went horseback, well, not horseback, but carriage riding with Lisa. We hook up her horses. She's got like a ton of these carriages, little carts and stuff for her horses, and that was fun. I actually have a video that I should probably post later on. It was a real quick video. You are not intruding. Nah, no, I'm not intruding. I'm just It's been fun though. Oh, the food down here or food up here has been all right. It's there's a lot more Latinos up here than I had given credit for initially, so I'm very happy with that. There's a place out near where I'm living that they got like it's a Matsu family restaurant. Not no, that's the one Heather works and Cecil works at. I'm sorry. But it was whatever the restaurant, the family restaurant out there is towards Big Lake. Um, Latino family owns it, and the grandmother actually cooks the food, and she makes the tortillas and the salsa and stuff by hand. And I was like, yes. She's like 65 years old, and she cooks Mexican food over there in Big Lake. So I am myself. I'm gonna be okay. Um, Coffee here, another thing. Big Lake Family Restaurant. There you go, Big Lake. Um, People here super friendly. There's the occasional asshole out here, but man, talk about a great place. Good people. Anchorage is a little, I don't know. Anchorage is interesting. If you're ever moving this way, Anchorage on the far south side of town is extremely expensive, but it's safe. Anything near the airport is a shithole. There's no way I can say it nice. It's a shithole. But Alaska even has its own little stretch of Chinatown over there off Fireweed Lane, I think is what it was called. I was trying to find they have one Aaron's rental purchase place because I was trying to get some washer and dryers for the new place. Got to be stackable. So I've either got to get the double attachment or I got to get the one that's the two big ones. But got it all square in there. I was trying to think what else. Let's see. Logic Neo. New here. Yeah, whatever. You know damn well who I am in Logic Neo. Anyway, but got everything in there. This week I'll be running and getting some stuff in. The Kenworth dealership here is top notch. They got in, inspected my truck. There were a few little things that need to be fixed, and the guy just totally fixing. Let me share this out. Okay, go ahead. I don't know if I have it blocked. You can do whatever you want to do, bro. I'm not going to be on here very long. I was just giving a quick summary of what happened this week and also, but no, it's been pretty cool. And because of the time difference, I haven't been able to keep up with a lot of what's going on YouTube. I got to shorts. Hey, what's going on, dude? I got to see James this morning, my time, but I guess he was already 12 beers in by the time I realized he was on. So it was interesting. Yep. But other than that, weather's been a little conky up here. Tell you what, I've been really thrilled with. The diesel prices are low up here in Alaska, lower than their gas prices in a lot of cases. The diesel I got the other day was $3.89. Hope you're finding suitable coffee. Shit, if I brew it myself, I'm gonna tell you right now, and fuck Starbucks up here. Okay, let me explain why. Not that they're bad people or anything, but I put Splenda in my coffee because I'm diabetic. So I'm just like, I use the artificial sweetener so I can control my blood sugar and it doesn't get out of hand or anything. Don't need insulin or anything like that. And you miss Alaska, dude. Come on up, man. Shit, if you want to work, they got work up here, bro. They got all kinds of companies that need company drivers to come up here and drive their shit and tear it up versus tearing up your own shit. But no, every time I say the word Splenda to the people there at the Starbucks here in Wasilla, inevitably every one of them will put stevia in my coffee, and it sucks so horrible. Tastes nasty. Can't stand the shit. When I do my next video, I'm probably going to try to do something near the park or somewhere else where there's a little bit more better internet reception because I have AT&T, but like I said, had to come here to Cecil and Heather's house to get good internet service because this was nutty. But I'd like y'all to be able to look out and see the mountains that I get to see now. It's pretty cool. It's in the valley and it's just mountains all the way around. It's gorgeous up here. I'll probably post some pictures on my page later on and all that. But everybody's been very cool up here. Lisa and her boyfriend were very cool this morning. Hung out with them at church, and And ironically enough, the pastor I was trying to meet, he wasn't there. It was a guest pastor from where? Texas. If I lived there, Jeep is a way to go. Well, that's what I got. I got my Jeep Gladiator here, man. So, I mean, it's just, um, I've kept it a little bit clean right now, but I've told that that's going to not last. Floorboard's a little bit dirty. There is dirt and mud all over this place up here. It is nothing but dirt, mud, more dirt, and just, but that's the way it was all the way through Canada. So I posted pics on my business page from my walk at the park. Oh, really? I saw your pictures earlier, Heather. You had posted with the mountains and everything, because I've been here for a week and it's like the skies were all cloudy and muggy all day, and I guess it's kind of doing that again now. But as soon as the sun came up this morning, it was like the day I finally decided to start wearing pants was the day that the sun came out, and it's like hot. Got up to 65 here, and I've already kind of adapted to the cold weather, and I'm just like, man, this sucks. But anyway, I didn't want to be on here too long because I'm about to go upstairs and change, and then I'm going to get ready for tomorrow. Wear shorts tomorrow. One part of Alaska yet. Logic, I am over in Wasilla, in that area. It's just north of Anchorage. Let me see. I guess I could put my glasses back on. It's just that when I do it, it's got that reflection on here, and y'all can't see my eyes. See, it's got that. But in any event, can't read the damn thing. I drove up here for over 20 years, let my CDL go during COVID. 3-haul is terrible. Death trap. What's 3-haul? What is that? 3-haul. I'd like to know, Bear, if you could tell me real quick. 3-haul. Is that doing 3 trailers or? I'm just saying I haven't heard the terminology 3-haul yet, so I don't know. Let me know, dude, because if it's something I need to avoid, because my truck's basic, bro. It's I just have a 2015 Peterbilt 579 with a Cummins and a 10-speed. They were already talking about upgrades that I could do to my truck and everything, and I was like, okay, but I need to get some money in my bank account first so I can do it. Yep, 3 trailers. I haven't done 3 trailers yet. I'm qualified. The haul road, sorry. Okay. Now, Bear, I've talked to a lot of the truckers up here and stuff right now, like Lisa and Caleb and the rest of them that are running up on the haul road right now. They hate running the haul road during the summertime because when it's covered with ice, it's smooth and they can drive on it. But man, it's like as soon as you take the ice off of it, it goes to shit, man. And I've heard some of the drivers here, they refuse to work. They will not do the haul road during the summertime. No, that's cool, Neo. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, what's a 3-haul or whatever, but that's the Dalton he's referring to. And then I was told about another road that hasn't even never made the TV show, but Lisa told me about it a while back. And I guess it's going up to a place called Chicken, Alaska. But apparently the road up there gets a little crappy. I was nervous enough coming through Glen Allen the other day, coming down from Tok, man. I hadn't never driven a truck on that road before, and I came down from as you come into Alaska, the first big town, 24% grades. What the fuck, man? Is 24% grades on the Dalton, or is that where I was talking about on the other one? Heather, I'll check your message in a minute, but damn. What the fuck? I caught that little, I caught one that was 16% the other day, and that one came up on me sudden. It was like, because I was just going like this or whatever, and then the road just went like that. I mean, it was down. noticeably down. I mean, just like, I was like, what the fuck? But I could totally see where, like, I know north of, well, just north here of Wasilla and Palmer and all that. I know it's not like considered a bad road or anything, but Glacier, whatever avenue that is, going up towards Glen Allen and all that. There's that one section road where it comes up around the mountain and all that, and there's no guardrails up there, dude. So it's just like, that's a severe drop off right there. If you go off the edge of that, you are dead as shit, man. It goes down to the river, so I mean, I guess your truck's gonna have a nice place to splash, but whew, man, that was that was very eye opening. And like I said, it wasn't even. Oh, I don't know if I can show y'all this. I mean, it'll be next to Cecil's car here. If y'all can see out the window right there, these mosquitoes, man, fuck these Alaskan mosquitoes, man. It's cold as hell outside. These mosquitoes are like, bring your fat, warm ass over. Clouds of them. I thought it was a joke when Lisa was telling me about it, man. That was clouds of mosquitoes out here, dude. That was nuts. And they don't play, man. And they're like that big. They're huge. Like, I don't know if y'all, hold on. Y'all can see that on my window right there. You see that little sucker right there? That little dude right there? That's one of the little ones, man. But they got some big ones up there, like the size of a dime. I'm just like, let's see. Oh, Elite was here. Hey, what's up, Elite? Neo. No, he was here actually earlier, man. He's been cool. I ain't sweating it. The Dalton is a killer. Don't get talked into it easily. No, bro, I've already told them I can't do it, man. My truck can physically not do the Dalton. It's just, I have a basic Peterbilt. I mean, it's a 450 horsepower Cummins. I mean, it's been souped up a little bit, but it's as basic as you get. I mean, I got no business being up on it. I'm barely going to be able to haul doubles everywhere else. And it's just because I go slow. I am not a fast truck driver. So, but other than that, I'm also, when I get done with some of the computer training this week, I got to buy a thing for wherever that's at. I guess it's in here. Well, did I move it? There it is. I got to get a charger, not a charger, the cable for my camera that I got, my Sony. And I got to go to my Best Buy. While I'm there, I'm going to go, oh crap. I am going to go ahead and go buy and get one of those GoPros that everybody's been telling me about. Put that on here so I can get some of the footage in my rig and some of the other stuff I like to do around here. So I would be hauling fish. I don't know what they got this time of year, Neo. It's I know that one of the pictures I took the other day, I was under the impression that in Alaska you would get a better price on seafood and stuff like that. Not really. I was over at a little convenient. Well, it's not a convenience store. It's almost like a cool equivalent of Buc-ee's in the lower 48 called Three Bears, and they got like a gas station out front. And then like you go inside and it's a hardware store. They get a lot of their stuff from Costco, so it's like going into a Costco / butchery, and then they've got like a big ass gun store on the inside. So it's like, it's pretty cool. But what was it? Just, I mean, I got in there. They had like the exotic meats and stuff. So like they had like, let's see, hold on. Lockers, 18 speed eating, and the C15 Cat seem to be preferred setup on the doll. Man, and that not the Peterbilt, the Kenworth shop next to what is that road? Next to that Linden yard over there. I was getting fuel at a Suburban something. I remember $5 a pound of bologna. Ugh. No, I know that when I was in Three Bears the other day, freaking 5 pounds of king crab legs were $208 for 5 pounds. Now, I thought that was a bit steep, but people were buying it. So, they had a rebuilt Cat over there in the Kenworth dealership the other day. It was nice looking, man. It was really nice. They had just rebuilt it for a customer, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, please tell me you're selling this, because like I'm trying to pull out cash, and they're like, no, we rebuilt it, and they basically put it out there, and it's all pretty yellow and everything, and um, they had some pretty good stuff in there. Pretty nice dealership as far as like getting your stuff rebuilt. And then here's the thing: these guys, they work like they're inspectors and maintenance guys and stuff. They work at night. So I like when I went to get my inspection on my rig the other day, it was like 3:30 in the evening, and this guy named Jason did my inspection, man. And it's like I had some I had like something with my brake that they had to adjust, and then one of my lights had a short in it, so they had to fix that. But other than that, my truck was good to go. I mean, it was rolling. Um, like I said, still got to wait until tomorrow to do some computer work and get my system all logged in and all that. Ketchikan isn't cheap. You know what? I've never been to Ketchikan there, but it's that's just like the first stop on the ferry whenever you come out of what is it, Barrington or whatever it's called. Okay, Bear. That's okay. I saw that the other day. I don't know if that's what SoCal had on his page. Was it the new C16 engine they were doing or something? It was a replacement for something, but I didn't recognize it at first because I thought that Caterpillar was doing that for like a bulldozers or whatever, because I saw that big silver piece that went over the top of the engine and all that, and I was like, that looks kind of weird. But then I saw that old cat in this truck the other day. It was an old Freightliner that had a cat, which surprised me, in the dealership, and they had the same kind of filter system that went over the top of the engine, and I was like, oh shit, so that really was the new engine and stuff they had. And then the guy was telling me that they had sent some of their guys to the DEF or something like that. Like, what Cat's going to go ahead and get back into the engine building game, and they've got a DEF system that adapts into it, and that they're sending their Cat mechanics. So, Cat's making light model trucks. Bear says, I think they're doing several. See, like, you know what? I forgot I can hit y'all on this. Hold on a second. Walmart is cheaper for GoPro. Get a 10 or plus like 11 or 12. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot that I could tap on this and put y'all's comments up here. I apologize. So, Bear, I got to ask, where are you moving to, man? There's so many people moving up here trying to get in on the work up here, and you're rolling up, man. So, I mean, I guess you got your reasons or whatever, but dude, I love it so far. And I mean, I know it's going to get cold later. I've already loaded up on a little bit of winter gear that was on sale, and then I'll even get some more later on. Um, when talking with the Kenworth dealership, they're gonna winterize my truck and everything here probably at the end of August or something like that. Um, they said they'll do the PM now, and then he was going to go ahead and look at it. Even though it's a Peterbilt, they can still work. It's all pretty much PACCAR shit. So they're going to work on my truck, and they're what was it? He said basically for winterizing the radiators and stuff like that. He said basically they're going to just drain like 2 gallons of the mix that I got in there now, the pre-mix stuff, and then they're going to put just straight concentrate radiator fluid straight into the engine. They're not going to cut it or anything. So as it gets cold, it won't freeze. And then they've got another heater that they're installing on one side of my engine. And then the thing goes, there's like a wrap or a pipe or something that goes back around the other side. He showed me on the Cummins where they're going to put it at. And then they got the heater that goes around down for the oil. And then they're going to give me a block heater for the truck. The radiator and block heater that's going to go in there. And then they're going to, he's going to run me shore power out to my truck and all that. So they told me about how much it was going to cost a little bit. Hey, James Best, what's up, man? Motherfucking James Best. I started to catch you earlier, man, but you had a few in you already. I was like, oh shit, I caught them too late. But no, they're gonna. I don't know, Bear, how much they're gonna charge me for all that, but I know it's gonna be over $1,000 or something, at least just in labor and all that. So, but I won't have to do that till August, and then uh, like I said, they'll run the shore power in there, and he was telling me how they could set it up, and then if I wanted to, I could. Uh, they've got these heaters that they can put in, depending on where I'm going. They said they could put heaters into the diesel tanks, or they could wrap it with this other kind of blanket that keeps your diesel from gelling up and gunking up and all that. So the guy's name was Jason, a mechanic there. He's really, really good at information and all that. Really well educated in what he's doing. But like what you were talking about earlier, yeah, they were all talking about the cats that they were going to be able to start putting back in the engines again, and that when they start getting the parts for the new ones in, that they'll start. There were guys already on a waiting list up there that said, "Hey, like, as soon as you get the first one in, call me, because they're gonna turn in their trucks and have the engines gutted and put cats in." Because it's like you said, they want the cat, they want the 18 speed, and they want everything else blowed out. And I mean, we'll see. But other than that, no, man, it's been pretty cool. I haven't. I'll do pictures or a video later. I haven't had a chance to go up to Lisa's shop up in Fairbanks, but if I ever do, I'll swing by there, give y'all a look of the shop and all that, and her truck and all the stuff that she has added on. She keeps her boyfriend pretty busy repairing her truck and all that. And like I said, we did horses the other day. I think I was supposed to go dirt bike riding with her today, but we were just kind of farting around doing other things, and I'm getting ready for work tomorrow. Let's see, hang on just a second. Hang on. Why is this thing doing a... You put different diesel in the pumps when it gets cold. Let's see. Hold on. Lost it. Okay, hold on. There we go. And you put different diesel here in the pumps when it gets cold. You know what? And Bear, really, I freaked out the other day. Okay, I'm gonna say this because I got to get off here in a minute, but really quick, I stopped in Toke and put about $200 into my tank, and I'm sitting there. I started on one side and I go around the other side. I'm holding it. When I put that diesel in, it came out clear, bro. I mean, it was super. It was. I stopped. I thought maybe they had cross dropped or something, and I asked the lady, and she had to stop and check it and all that, and she thought I was freaking out. And I kind of was, because I thought I was putting water in my tanks, man. And cleanest diesel I have ever seen in my life, man. I have never seen diesel that clean before. Almost looked like water. It was nutty, dude. Uh, no biodiesel up here whatsoever. They do not fuck with it whatsoever. There's not 5%. There's not 20%. None of that orange tang looking crap. It is just the cleanest, purest freaking diesel I've ever seen in my life. Even low sulfur, man. It looked good. It smelled good. What little bit got out of the tank when I splashed it, it didn't even. It was just good, clean diesel. And within, I want to say within 60 miles, that alarm, not the alarm, but the little warning I'd been getting, letting me know that my injector was having an issue or whatever, cleaned up, man. The injector light came back on one time. After that, it's been totally bust out. It's thinner. Man, whatever it is, man, I'm totally down with the diesel up here. And the fact that it was only, because like when I was in Texas, when I left Texas just over a week ago, um, there were a few places that were a little cheaper, some of the smaller spots, but most of the big truck stops, the diesel was around $4 something a gallon. The cheapest I got on the way up here was $4.15 a gallon at one of the pilots, and everything else after that was $4.30, $4.40 or whatever. Up here at the Fred Meyers or whatever at the gas station, $3.85 for diesel. I was like, fuck yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if it's down in the States, if it's dropped any or not, but it's, in the week I've been up here. But dude, that is some good diesel. Good stuff. Like it a lot. So anyway, look, I'm gonna get off here. I got to catch up with a few more people before bedtime. post some more stuff later. I just, like I said, I had to do this from Heather and Cecil's driveway because the signal up here for AT&T sucks. Less miles a gallon? Really? Hold on, I'm going to do what she said. See, you get different diesel here in the pumps when it gets cold. It's thinner, less miles a gallon. If the rest of y'all haven't seen him before, man, hey, Bear and the rest of them, y'all need to check out this guy, Other Trucker James Best. It's a good dude, man. We've partied in Vegas a couple of times. So I know he'll love me forever if I can get Lisa to say something like, James Best, he's kind of a big deal. He'll nut himself. Anyway, man, look, I'm going to check in later in the week or whatever. I'll post a video later, and then I got some short videos that I'm going to post on here too, but just those aren't going to be like live or anything. Y'all just have to check it out. Later, guys.